Hello, my fourth grade friends. Mr. Michael here, ready to show you a little art. Not a little art, a lot of art. A little art in a short time. All right, here's what we're going to do. Today, we're going to do some origami, what's called modular origami, because I'm going to show you how to make the Jackson's Cube. Are you ready? Here we go. And here we go. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to take your paper and you're not going to quite fold it. You're going to kind of act like you're going to fold it. So you're going to fold this edge over to this edge. Get it as close to perfect as you can. Close enough is not really good enough when doing origami. All right, so instead of folding, what you're going to do is just going to go up here to the corner and kind of pinch it. And you're going to come down here to this corner and pinch it. There you go. Then we're going to open it up, and you can kind of see this line we've kind of made here, these little marks. You're going to take it this way, and we're going to do the same thing, except we're doing it in this other direction. So again, take it. Remember, close enough is not good enough. Get it there really good. Pinch, pinch. And if you by mistake do wind up folding it, it's not going to be a big deal. You're just going to have a bit of a line running through your cube. It'll still work, but it's best just to pinch like I showed you. So, you've made yourself 4 little markers. For those of us who might be having a hard time seeing them, you don't have to do this. I'm just going to mark them for you though, so you can see what I'm talking about. When I pinched, I made these 4 little markers here. Those are going to be really important. Now what you're going to want is either a pair of scissors or a marker. You're going to use the scissors or the markers to help you when you fold. We're not just going to fold, we're going to crease, and this is going to help you crease. So you're just going to wind up using the handle. I'm going to use, it's called a bone folder, but you can, like I said, use your scissors or your marker. Same thing. So now we're going to take this edge and we're going to fold it right to these 2 middle markers that we made, which shows us where right in the middle of our paper is. Get it right to those markers. Don't go past them. My paper's giving me some trouble. There we go. Not just smash, fold, then take your marker or your scissors, crease. And we're going to do the same thing with this side. Fold this to the middle. They can touch. There can be a little teeny gap, but they shouldn't overlap each other. Fold. I said touch. Fold, not just smash. Fold. Crease. Now take your paper this way. And we've got our 2 markers here. That's the middle of the paper now. We're going to kind of repeat the same process. We're going to take this edge, fold it right to our little middle markers there. Fold. Remember, not smash. Fold. Crease. Same thing with the other side. Fold. Remember, they can touch. Could be a small gap, but they shouldn't be overlapping each other. Fold. Crease. And there you go. You've made your first piece of your Jackson's Cube, my friends. You'll know you did it right if it looks kind of like this. Think of it as acting kind of like a claw on a robot, all right? This is going to help keep it together better. If it winds up going like this when you're done, you didn't fold or crease very well. Fold, crease. So you made your first module. Now you got to make me 5 more. When you got those 5 done, come back and let's show you how to put it together. The part we've all been waiting for. How do we put this together? Here's how this works. You're going to hear me refer to 2 things. Tabs, so this rectangle, and in this area between the 2 called the slot. Tab always goes into a slot. So here's my tab, there's my slot. Tab into slot. There you go. You've got your first 2 pieces together. Your second piece. What I tell people is, don't try to put it in from the side. Don't try to put it in from the bottom, holding it up. Keep it on your table and try to keep it in the shape of the cube. What I mean by that is there's one side, there's another. So I know this is a side here, the top. Always work from the top. Take your next piece, tab. There's my little slot right there. Tab into the slot. And there you go. Remember now, don't try to put in stuff from the sides or the bottom. Don't pick it up, keep it on the table. Flip to where you're working on the top again. Take your next color. Yep, you know what? I'm gonna go with the yellow. There we go. Slot, tab, tab into slot. Flip. Now I've got two little slots. A slot there and a slot there. Take your next color. One tab there into that slot. One tab there into that one. Flip. And there's your top. Last one. Slot, slot. And you got two tabs. So you know this one has to go there. And you know this one has to go there. Whoops. Get in there. There we go. Push it in. And there you go. Kind of gently roll it in your hands. Give it a squeeze to push all the pieces in. If you did your folds nice, you did your creases nice and crisp, you're going to have these nice edges and not a lot of gaps. There you go, my friends. The Jackson's Cube. How'd you do? There's the Jackson's Cube, my friends. How'd yours turn out? Something else you can do with it now that I didn't tell you before? Take some crayons, markers, colored pencils, and you can color it up really nice on those squares. If you're going to do that, I would probably tear it apart and then just color on the squares. It's not a super strong cube, so if you push kind of hard when you're coloring, it might kind of bend it or it might kind of collapse. So you'd probably want to do the coloring and whatnot by pulling the pieces apart and then putting it back together. Okay? All right, my friends, that's the end of this 5-minute demo. Please show me what you've been doing. Look for my email address here and have your parents take some pictures and email me what you've been working on. I'd love to see your cubes. I'd love to see what you come up with by drawing on them or whatever else you're going to do to them, but also whatever else you've been working on. Show me some pictures of some of that fantastic creative stuff you've been making. All right, my friends, you take care. Talk to you soon. Adios, amigos.